Live coverage starting soon. 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 Live coverage starting soon.
It's time for Caruthersville Tigers basketball from the Cowles Christmas Classic at Dyersburg High School. Sponsors for our broadcast include Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Caruthersville School District, the Bank of Missouri, Arcosa Marine, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Boot Heel Eye Care, Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, the City of Caruthersville, Cotton Pick and Clean, by Citizens for Donnie Brown, Hayden Pharmacy, First State Bank and Trust, and by Prescription Drug Store. And now, Caruthersville Tigers basketball.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dyersburg High School as we get set for Caruthersville Tiger basketball this evening as this game was added on. And I'm Perry Jones bringing you this one. We're going to have two games tomorrow also here from Dyersburg, and Paul Glass and Ryan McDaniel will be bringing you all the action tomorrow. Paige Gillick, our camera operator here tonight, and it's good to bring you this action as they added a varsity contest for the Caruthersville Tigers, but didn't give them a bargain with Obion County Central, the Rebels, and Coach Ralph Turner's ball club, 10-3 on the season, so a good ball club. The Rebels will face the Tigers, and Tigers getting all the games in that they can, and we'll tell you about all the action coming up tomorrow and a little bit more about the upcoming schedule for Caruthersville as our pregame show continues as we get set for tip-off against Obion County Central right after this.
As your District 149 Missouri State Representative, Donnie Brown knows the value of high school sports and how it helps to shape our young people for the challenges of tomorrow. That's why Donnie Brown is pleased to be a broadcast sponsor of high school sports here on Pollock Radio. Good luck and best wishes to all from your District 149 State Representative, the Honorable Donnie Brown, serving the citizens of New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Mississippi counties. Paid for by Citizens for Donnie Brown. Angie Kellums, Treasurer.
High school sports can be a lot of fun and involved a lot of hard work by countless folks to field a team every week. Arcosa Marine Inc. knows this, and that's why they take pride in calling attention to the team efforts of the players, coaches, and fans in Pemiscot County. Arcosa Marine encourages you to support your favorite team when possible by attending all games, both home and away. Good luck and best wishes for a successful season to all area schools from the team at Arcosa Marine Products in Caruthersville.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is off to another great year, and District 18 encourages everyone to cheer on and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent Brad Gerlich, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and board members Tom McCall, Donna Clark, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, and the faculty, employees, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team in Portageville are proud supporters of both high school sports and Bright Smiles. The office is open and they're seeing patients to ensure your good dental health and a smile. Please call them at 573-379-3650 to schedule an appointment. You may also visit the website at drdavidboyd.com. Go team from Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team. Call 379-3650. Dr. Boyd congratulates all area teams and sends best wishes for another successful season.
Welcome back to Dyersburg High School as we will reset our scoreboard. I gave Caruthersville a point before we started, so we're going to mark that off. Sorry about that, Tiger fans. Both teams warming up. We're still about 7.5 minutes away from tip-off here as the Tigers will take on Obion County Central. And should be a good matchup. I know the Tigers just wanting to get some games under their belt, and they're going to have a couple of varsity games over here at the Cowles Classic, the Christmas Classic here at Dyersburg. As here's the schedule. They started this afternoon at 4:30 with a JV contest between Dyersburg and Trenton Peabody. And Peabody won that ball game over Dyersburg. And this is game 2 of this Friday schedule. Obion Central taking on Caruthersville. Following this, another varsity contest. It'll be the host team Dyersburg taking on Trenton Peabody. So that's Friday's schedule here from the tournament. We're going to have 5 games coming your way tomorrow. Tigers will be playing in 2 of the 5 games. We'll tell you about that schedule when our pregame show continues from Dyersburg High School right after this.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
To stay ahead of any vision problems, it's a good idea to schedule a yearly eye exam with Dr. Allison Whitener at Boot Hill Eye Care in Caruthersville, or with Dr. Justin Schroeder and Dr. Jake Lewis at Dyersburg Family Eye Care. They offer diabetic eye care, treatment of glaucoma, dry eyes, and allergy conditions, and see them for prescription eyeglasses, progressive lenses, and contact lenses. For your appointment, call Boot Hill Eye Care at 573-333-3937 or Dyersburg Family Eye Care at 731-285-5411.
Need your COVID vaccination? Hayden Pharmacy in Caruthersville is offering COVID vaccinations, and all walk-ins are welcome. You can also get your flu shot or other vaccinations such as pneumonia and shingles at Hayden Pharmacy. Hayden Pharmacy is happy to provide a free delivery service and Pocket RX. Learn more at haydenpharmacy.com. Stop in today and check out their great selection of home decor and baby items. If you're expecting, sign up for their baby registry today. Hayden Pharmacy, 1200 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Perry Jones, Paige Gillick, our camera operator, as we get set for the opening tip here at Dyersburg in the Christmas Classic. And I told you about the Saturday schedule. It'll start at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tigers will not play until 2, and that'll be a JV contest. And we will have that broadcast for you. So we're going to, very rarely do we broadcast JV teams, but we're going to do the JV team here tomorrow. Here's Saturday's schedule. If you're going to be out and maybe come over to Dyersburg, do some Christmas shopping, and then catch some basketball. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Dyersburg Middle will be playing Bellevue Middle School. That's a JV contest. And then at 12:30, Dyersburg Middle right back on the court. And I don't know, they're playing Bellevue Middle. So they're playing a JV and then Bellevue Middle that doesn't have a JV beside it. So I don't know what that is. What we are concerned about is the 2 o'clock game between the JV teams for Dyersburg and Caruthersville. Again, Dyersburg fell to Trenton Peabody in a JV matchup just before this ball game here this evening. So Caruthersville's first game, a JV matchup with Dyersburg at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Then Lake County will play Obion Central, the team the Tigers are about to take on. And then at 5 o'clock, the Tigers varsity will take on Dyersburg in the nightcap here from the Cowles Christmas Classic at Dyersburg. So the JV team at 2 o'clock, the varsity team at 5 o'clock for Tiger fans tomorrow. Paul Glass, Ryan McDaniel will have all the action for you there as the team captains meet at center court. Pretty good crowd filing in here. We expect the crowd to get larger as the evening goes on, as the host team Dyersburg will be in action in the nightcap. Trenton Peabody, the JV team, playing earlier, and several Peabody fans here this evening. But Obion Central just up the road at Troy. We expect them to have several fans here as well this evening. I know the Tigers, after getting booted out of the conference, and that being the Boot Hill Conference, maybe that's the reason it's called the Boot Hill Conference, but the Tigers looking for all the games they can get, and they're certainly getting a couple of good ones here with Dyersburg and Obion Central. Talking to Coach Lamont Bell before the ball game, they do have a home game against Lake County. That will be Monday. Be sure to check with the school regarding ticketing and all of that for that Monday contest. But it's great to have a home matchup coming up on Monday at Caruthersville after a couple of games here on the road at Dyersburg. Just a short trip over for the Tigers. Class 3, District 1. The district, that's where the Tigers could get revenge when it's time for district tournament play. But I'll tell you what, looking at district tournaments around the state, this one is loaded, as the Tigers in there with New Madrid County Central. We've seen East Prairie. They're 5-1 so far on the season. Portageville 3-1. Then you have Malden 4-2. And Zenith, Hornersville, and Twin Rivers also in on that district, Class 3, District 1. So the Tigers and Coach Bell wanting to get a little more experience under their belt before they get to that district tournament play. Both teams to the sidelines. We're going to check the starters here as we get set for action from Dyersburg. Good to have you along. Thanks to all of our sponsors who are making our broadcast possible this evening. Couldn't do it without our great sponsors. Always appreciate them so much. Clock ticks down to 0. The horn sounds. And we are going to have the national anthem. So we're going to listen in while we have the playing of the national anthem. Hopefully we can crank it up so you can hear it. Here we go. our national anthem as we get set for the opening tip here. We're going to check the starters for both ball clubs. Coach Lamont Bell's Tigers. Obion Moten, the first starter, the junior. Sammy Bryant also starting, the sophomore. Daquan Spates, the senior, getting the start here. Jermonte Alexander, the junior, starting. And Colby Sargent, the junior, starting for Coach Lamont Bell's ball club here this evening. For the Rebels of Obion County, the Central Rebels, coached by Ralph Turner, will check their starters. Aiden McBride, a junior, one of the starters. Grady Wilkins, he's a junior, getting a start. Austin Cook also getting a start. Aiden Lee. And rounding out the starting lineups, that's the Rebels with Levi Hendricks, a sophomore. So for the Rebels, it'll be Hendricks, Cook, Lee, Wilkins, and McBride. Tigers will go with Moten, Bryant, Spates, Alexander, and Sargent. As you heard the PA announcer say, the Central Rebels are the home team on the scoreboard. They're wearing the white if you're watching our video stream here from Dyersburg. Tigers in the visiting red with the white trim. Stepping into the circle, it's Colby Sargent going to jump up. And he'll face Levi Hendricks, the sophomore. The tip it's controlled by Obion County Central. So Central with the basketball, and we're underway here. Tigers matching up with the man-to-man. Central working around the perimeter. McBride with it. Back out way out top of the key to Lee. Lee almost had it stolen. It's out of bounds, but I think it stays with the Rebels. Right in front of the Caruthersville Tiger bench. Almost a turnover, but the Rebels keep it. Just underway here, opening quarter. Into the front court. That man-to-man pressure. Open look for the three on the wing. It is good. And wearing number 3, Aiden McBride. Makes it 3-0. And the Tigers will turn it over, and a foul after the turnover will be on Caruthersville. Sammy Bryant commits the personal foul. That's the first team foul here in the first quarter. Tigers full court pressure, 3-0. Rebels over the Tigers into the front court. Will be Lee, dribbles to the left wing, back out near top of the key again, out near midcourt. Wilkins saves it. Now on the give and go, down on the baseline, almost lost by Lee, but now he dribbles up on the wing, back out near center court. Against the Tiger man-to-man. Left wing goes to Wilkins. Wilkins now in the corner, backdoor cut, goes down to Lee. Lee back out. Here's a three, and it's good. Levi Hendricks knocks down a three, a couple of threes, and it's 6-0 in favor of Obion Central. Tigers trying to answer. Down the lane. Shot is good. Good move by Jermonte Alexander. And Alexander puts it up for the first Tiger points of the ballgame. 6-2, and almost a steal again. The quick hands of Sammy Bryant reaching in there to knock it out of bounds. 6-2. Tigers trail. Obion Central with the basketball at midcourt. Tigers still pressuring, and now in the backcourt. Lee gets the inbounds pass into the front court. Against the Tiger pressure, right side to Wilkins. Wilkins over in the corner, McBride. Now he drives all the way down the lane. Ball fake, kicks it out on the wing. Another three attempt, this one by Cook, and they finally missed one. Rebound Tigers, trailing 6-2. Tigers bring it in the front court. Quickly as Alexander tries to go down low and has it poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Caruthersville along the baseline. 6:18 to go, first quarter. Inbounds pass, though, stolen away by Obion Central. As they run the offense, Wilkins, his pass almost stolen by Alexander, but it runs out of real estate along the sideline. It goes out of bounds, stays with Obion Central. To inbound Wilkins, looking against the man-to-man pressure. They try to run a backdoor screen. Now they get the pass inbounds, and Wilkins gets it back between the circles, left-hand dribble, crosses over, and it's poked away, stolen away by Moten. Obion down the lane, layup good. Tigers cut a little closer here, 6-4, and the pass into the front court. Alexander almost had it, but the loose ball picked up by Central on the wing. McBride thought about the three, now couldn't get it away, and the ball is tipped and stolen by Sargent. Colby picks off the errant pass, and the Tigers can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Alexander against the trap at midcourt. Beautiful feed down low, but the shot is missed by Bryant, and the rebound to Obion Central. Down the lane, ball knocked out of bounds, and I think we're going to have a foul on one of the Tigers coming in from behind. Second foul here in the first quarter on the Tigers, and that's on Alexander's. His first, team foul number 2. Central inbounds from the elbow. Shot rattles around and goes down for Levi Hendricks. Hendricks now with 5 points here in the opening quarter. Tigers quickly on the other end will turn it over, and it goes back over to Obion Central. 8-4, Obion Central with the lead. They run the offense. Long three on the wing. This one's short, but the long rebound goes back to Obion Central, and Alexander rejects that one out, but saved by the Rebels on the sideline. This ball poked into the backcourt, picked up by Lee. Lee with a dribble into the front court. Goes around a man all the way down the lane to the rack. Layup wouldn't go, and the rebound taken away by Sargent for Caruthersville. Outlets to Alexander. Alexander back to Sargent. 8-4 score. Pass in the wing. Now back to Sargent. Colby backs his way in, shoots it short, and a rebound to the Central Rebels. Into the front court, Wilkins. Wilkins left wing. Long three, McBride. Nothing but net. Woo! That Aiden McBride can shoot the threes. They've got a couple of 3 threes here in the opening quarter. Wrap the net around the rim, and now they get that down, and Tigers will have the basketball as we're just about midway through this opening quarter. Tigers trail 11-4. Against that man-to-man, the Obion Central Ball Club has hit 3 threes here in the opening quarter, and they have been covered pretty good. Tigers have been applying the pressure. Another tip ball, and this ball turned over again. 2-on-1 break. Central will shoot another 3 from the wing. This one's off, no good, but another offensive rebound. Central puts it up. Alexander rejects it out, but the rebound goes right back to Cook. Now Cook out top of the key. Ball reflected to McBride. Now in the corner, a 3. It's off. This one's batted around, and again, Obion Central gets the rebound, but the outlet pass into the hand of Obion Moten, and Moten is tackled as he approaches midcourt. First foul of the ball game on Obion Central will be on Aiden Lee. Tiger basketball just across midcourt in the backcourt. Alexander will get it. He faces a trap at midcourt. Into the front court, almost, and it is another Tiger turnovers. They have turned the ball over a lot here in this opening quarter, and after that, Colby Sargent commits a foul. His first, team's third. 3:26 to go here in the opening quarter. Coach Bell will make a substitution as Quan McVeigh comes into the ballgame. McVeigh into the ballgame. And setting down will be Sargent. In Tigers pressuring the inbounds pass. They get it inbounds. Here come the Rebels. Pass in the front court. Tipped out of bounds. Goes off Coach Bell along the sideline and stays with Obion Central. Another 3 in the corner to the guy wearing number 3, and this one almost went down, and the rebound is out of bounds. Tigers couldn't control the rebound, but Aiden McBride already has hit 2 threes, and that one was halfway down, but pops out. Obion Central gets the basketball on the baseline. Inbound, here's McBride. Down the lane, gets it right back. Dotted line, in the paint, shot is good. McBride now with 8 points here in the opening quarter, and it's a 13-4 lead for the Central Rebels. Alexander to Moten on the wing. Moten's pass to Bryant. Bryant down the lane. Nice dish. Shot, though, wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound and a putback. After missing the first, McVeigh got the second one to go. 13-6 now the score. Tigers trailing Obion Central. They break the press, but the pass goes right into Moten's hands. Moten on the break. Down the lane, shot is no good, and a blocking foul will be called. Obion Central. Moten will shoot a pair of free throws here. Grady Wilkins picks up this personal foul, second team foul on Obion Central. 2:32 to play here in the first quarter. First free throws of the ball game here for either team, and it is good by Obion Moten. Substitutions for Obion Central as Moten goes back to the line for the second attempt. It's on the way, and it's good. Moten with a pair of free throws pulls the Tigers just a little bit closer. 13-8, and on the inbound, we're going to have a foul on the Tigers. Will be charged Sammy Bryant. That's Sammy's second. That's the team's fourth. We still have 2:29 to play here in the opening quarters, so with the next, it'll be a pair of free throws coming for Obion Central. Full court pressure again. Tigers double teaming in the backcourt, and Alexander steals it away. Alexander down the lane. Shot is good. Full court pressure turns it over, and the Tigers get the bucket, 13-10. Here's an open look on the wing. This one's no good, and the rebound, the numbers to the Tigers. Outlet pass to Bryant. Sammy's layup is good. Sammy Bryant with a basket, and folks, the Tigers have cut the lead down to one. Still applying of the pressure. Mosley into the ball game, down the center of the lane, picks it up at the free throw line. Now right side McBride, he's the sharpshooter. Now he goes down in the corner. There's Hendricks, he's hit a three, and McBride just buries another one. Holy smokes, this guy is something. McBride hits another three, 16-12 now. Obion Central with the lead. Tigers try to answer. Alexander down the lane, kicks it on the wing. A three by Spates is no good. Offensive rebound put back by Alexander is good. Alexander's 6th point of the ball game cuts the lead back to 2. Here's McBride into the front court with a dribble. Goes on the wing, now gets it right back, picks it up. Pass goes into the corner, and a blocking foul on the Tigers, and this will send Obion Central to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws for the remainder of the first quarter, as they will line up, as that is Moten's first foul and the 5th team foul for the Tigers. Fraley will be at the free throw line, the junior. Terrence Jackson set to check in for Caruthersville, and the first free throw is good. From the line by Travis Fraley. (17-14) our score. Now make it 17-15 as Fraley hits both free throws. 18-14, 4-point Obion Central lead. A trap again at midcourt, this time into the front court. Bryant gets the pass, and now Bryant loses the handle. Stolen away. Now Bryant's going to reach in and commit the foul, and that's his 3rd here in this first quarter. And 2 free throws will be coming on the other end of the floor. So Sammy Bryant will set down, and into the ball game before they could get Sammy out will be Colby Sargent. Cook will shoot the free throws. Austin Cook, the junior. First of 2 is good. Tell you what, with the new free throw rules, can be such a big advantage if you can make your free throws. Used to it was the 1-and-1 or the bonus, but Now with 5 fouls and a quarter, it's a pair of free throws. Second free throw by Cook. This one's off the back of the iron, no good. And the Tigers take down the rebound. Cook 1 of 2 from the line. Tigers into the front court. Alexander, though, will lose it, but get it right back. Now in the corner. Moten, his shot rejected out of bounds. And it will stay with Caruthersville. 46 seconds to play here in the first quarter. A 3-ball, top of the key by Moten is good. That's a big shot for the Tigers. Pulls them within 2. Central all the way down the court. Couple of shots down low wouldn't fall, but they have another opportunity. And the putback by Aiden Lee is good. Tigers with 25 seconds to play in the quarter, and the shot wouldn't go down. Trailing 21-17. Obion Central with the basketball again. They'll break the press. Now they have the numbers. Out top of the key. Hendricks for the 3, and it's good again. Boy, these guys can knock down the 3-point shots. 24-17. Tigers will turn it over with 3.6 seconds to play here in the opening quarter, trailing 24-17. Not like the Tigers aren't guarding these guys. They have been putting some pressure on them. Inbounds pass stolen by Alexander, but he steps on the out-of-bounds line. About half the time is ticked off the clock. 1.9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Obion Central gets it in bounds. This ball knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Obion Central. This time no time comes off the clock. No, they're going to say it's off of Obion Central, so Tigers get it with 1.9 seconds to play in the quarter. Alexander from midcourt launches it for 3, and it's off the top of the backboard, no good. 24-17, our score after one quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Cotton Pick and Clean is your industrial strength cleaning service, specializing in schools, hospitals, and industrial facilities in Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Their professional personnel can handle the big cleaning jobs in a professional manner because they are professionals. Call Thomas McAllister at 573-979-4184 or Jeff Wells at 573-820-4476 and solve those cleaning issues once and for all with Cotton Pick and Clean, a supporter of high school sports.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Aiden McBride with 11 points in the opening quarter. Levi Hendricks with 8. Obion Central leading Caruthersville 24-17. Tigers will have the basketball, though, to start the second quarter. Back from Dyersburg High School. Good to have you along. Thanks again to all of our sponsors who make our broadcast possible. We'll have a couple of games for you coming up tomorrow. We'll tell you about those at half. This ball is tipped and a steal again. Tigers have turned it over a bunch of times here as we start the second quarter. And the top of the key 3 is this time good by Mosley. All of these guys are knocking down the threes. Tigers penetrate, and a foul as Moten is fouled here. Malazone Mosley, his first foul. 7:42 to play, just underway here in the second quarter. And the first free throw is good. Obion, perfect 3 for 3 from the line. That's his 8th point in the ball game. Second free throw on the way is also good. 4 for 4 from the line, 9 points. See if the Tigers can get a turnover here. Trailing 27-19. Almost a steal out near midcourt. Now they get the pass away, going down Mosley on the wing. Back out toward the top of the key. Tigers again trapping. They'll penetrate, kick it on the wing. Richmond, he'll shoot the 3. Holy smokes, folks. Unbelievable. These guys don't miss from the 3. And here's a turnover again by the Tigers. Breakaway layup is good. And Austin Cook with this bucket. his third point of the ball game. And a timeout on the floor, 32-19. Tigers trailing Obion Central back in 30 seconds.
Prescription Drugstore makes it easy to refill your medications with Refill on the Go. Schedule your refills 24/7 whether you're on the go or from the comfort of your home. Taking more than one medication? Let Prescription Drugstore bundle your refills together by using their med synchronization service. Stop in or drive through today in their Caruthersville location, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 1, or on the Square in Hayti, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Learn more at PrescriptionDrugstoreRx.com.
Red-hot shooting by Obion Central, and Tigers turning the ball over several times. Now they trail 32-19. Alexander turns it over, and here come the Rebels down the court. Layup is good. Richmond, 5 points here in the second quarter, and that makes the lead 34-19 in favor of the Rebels. Alexander gets out of the double team, goes in the corner. Moten for the three. This one's off, no good. And over the back is going to be the Tigers. And McVeigh called for the personal. His first, team's first here in the second quarter. 34-19. Tigers trail Obion Central. Full court man-to-man pressure by the Tigers. Central's trying to get it in, and the ball stolen away. Good steal down to Alexander. Shot, though he missed it. And the rebound to Obion Central. Outlet pass to Richmond. Richmond outnumbered. He'll throw it on the wing to Mosley. Mosley on the right side. Driving down is Cook. Gets it back in the corner. Hendricks back out top of the key. Mosley with the basketball. Looking for help. Hands it away to Cook. Cook on the left wing now. Obion Central, several of their starters out of the ball game. These guys they put in, they still knock down the threes. Driving in, top of the key, Richmond, another three. Oh, they missed one. Can you believe it? And the rebound taken away by the Tigers. Sargent. Colby outlets to Alexander. Alexander bounces it in the corner. Moten with the basketball. Back to Sargent. Colby down on the wing. Top of the key. Shot is off, wouldn't go down for McVeigh, and the rebound Obion Central. Obion Central controlling the boards in this ball game as well. Tigers have turned it over a lot, and they're trailing 34-19. On the rare occasion Obion Central does miss, they've had extra opportunities hitting the offensive boards. Hendricks with the basketball. Now left wing Richmond. They're patient against this Tiger man-to-man. Richmond waits for Mosley to break open. Now the pass goes in the corner. Mishandled there as Fraley was going to try the three. Goes back to Mosley. Mosley all the way down the lane to the hoop. The shot rejected by Alexander out of bounds. It will stay with Obion Central. 5:12 to play, third quarter. 34-19. Tigers trail Obion Central. Coming into the ball game will be McBride. McBride 11 points in that first quarter. His first appearance here in the second quarter is coming out Austin Cook. Central getting it inbounds in the corner to Richmond. His three is blocked. Gets his own rebound. Gets it back out. Now a three on the left wing. This one's off, no good. Another Central rebound. Another offensive board, another offensive possession, and the ball is tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Obion Central. Spates was pressuring the basketball, but couldn't come up with it. Gavin Moten into the ball game now for the Tigers. Obion Central at midcourt. They get it in bounds. Here's a three-point specialist. This time instead he'll drive all the way down the lane. McBride with his 13th point of the ball game. Off the drive in the bucket. 36-19, Obion Central. Pass down low. Shot is good by Caruthersville's Colby Sargent. Colby's first points of the ball game, 36-21. Another long three. This one's out, no good. The Tigers do get a rebound. They have the numbers on the breakaway. All the way down the floor. Obion Moten with 11 points with that bucket. Now here's a three. And this off. He finally missed one. Aiden McBride. And the rebound Tigers. Tigers have the break, but an offensive foul, a push-off. It's pretty obvious there. Quan McQuay used the arm to push off and called for the charge. It's his second foul, second team foul here in the second quarter. He's trying to get a little space there, the Caruthersville sophomore, but that one a little too obvious. He's whistled for the personal. Ball back over to Obion County Central. They run the offense. Richmond on the wing. Back out top of the key. Wilkins back to Richmond. Now deep in the corner, Mosley drives around a man down the lane. Shot is good. Mosley with 5 points, all coming here in the second quarter, 38-23. Tigers trail, trying to answer it. Here's a left-handed three on the wing, is good by Quan McVeigh. Tigers needed that big bucket by Quan. He knocks it down. Here's McBride down the lane. He got around his man, and that's too easy for his 15th point. McBride with a bucket. Here Tigers will try to answer. Obion Moten couldn't get it to fall, and the rebound to Obion Central. 40-26. Rebels with the lead and the basketball. Fraley out on the wing. Now to McBride. Aiden on the wing to Richmond. Now in the corner, the three. In and out, no good. Ball tipped a couple of times. Still batted around. And Central gets it, puts it back in with Fraley. They are controlling the offensive boards in this ball game, and a timeout here on the court. 2:56 to go. Second quarter, 42-26. We'll take a 30-second break as they'll talk things over. We'll be back with more right after this.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers. And the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. You can also follow the team on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video stream. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, Council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Josh Rittenberry, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
High school sports can be a lot of fun and involved a lot of hard work by countless folks to field a team every week. Arcosa Marine Inc. knows this, and that's why they take pride in calling attention to the team efforts of the players, coaches, and fans in Pemiscot County. Arcosa Marine encourages you to support your favorite team when possible by attending all games, both home and away. Good luck and best wishes for a successful season to all area schools from the team at Arcosa Marine Products in Caruthersville.
Tigers with the basketball after the timeout, trailing 42-26, 2:50 to play here in the first half. Obion Moten, a good drive on the baseline, hits the bucket and draws the foul. 13 points now for Moten, and he'll shoot a free throw. Austin Cook commits the foul for the Rebels. Free throw is good. Tigers have shot the free throws well here in the ball game. 14 points, and Obion is a perfect 5 for 5 from the line. 42-29. Tigers pull a little closer, still applying that full court pressure. A trap at midcourt. Central gets out of it. They'll drive down, kick it out to the McBride, the sharpshooter. He's covered this time to Mosley. Mosley around a man. Now to Richmond. He's a sharpshooter, but he missed it. But this time the Tigers get the rebound. Daquan Spates will drag down the rebound to Moten in the corner. Another three. This one's off, but the rebound Alexander. Kick it in the corner. Here's a three. It's off, no good, as Quan McVeigh couldn't get it to fall. Tigers keep the basketball, put back up and in by Gavin Moten. So Gavin with the bucket and the ball out of bounds off of Obion Central. Tigers get it right back. They have cut the lead down to 11, 42-31. Still 1:57 to play here in the second quarter. Tigers would like to keep putting on the pressure. They get it inbounds against the Central zone. Alexander drives, kicks it on the wing. Here's a Moten three. It's good. Obion that time with a three. And it's 42-34, just like that. out near midcourt. Almost a foul, but no whistle blown that time. Tigers might have got away with one. Driving down the lane, back out top of the key is Mosley. Mosley with a backdoor cut down the lane. Shot is no good, and a rebound Tigers. Tigers with the basketball into the front court. Alexander finds a little seam, kicks it in the corner. Here's Obion Moten for another three. This one wouldn't fall. Offensive board. Put back rolls off. No good. Over and a put back by Alexander is good. Here come the Tigers. After being down big in this one, they have trimmed this lead down to 6. The pressure in the backcourt. Here's Mosley across the timeline. On the right wing to Richmond. Richmond dribbles up. Tigers went to a zone. They were in a very aggressive man-to-man, and this zone is causing some problems for Obion Central, and they'll miss this shot. Tigers with a rebound, but the long outlet pass over the head of Alexander and out of bounds. Coach Bell walking down the sideline. He knew they missed an opportunity there. Trailing by 6, 46 seconds to play, second quarter. Obion Central facing the Tiger full-court zone press now. And the pass into the front court. Tipped loose, and Tigers will get the basketball and a timeout by Coach Bell. Coach Bell gets the timeout before it travels. Tigers trail by 6. 37 seconds to play in the half. Back after this.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is off to another great year, and District 18 encourages everyone to cheer on and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent Brad Gurley, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and Board members Tom McCall, Donna Clark, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, and the faculty, employees, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team in Portageville are proud supporters of both high school sports and Bright Smiles. The office is open and they're seeing patients to ensure your good dental health and a smile. Please call them at 573-379-3650 to schedule an appointment. You may also visit the website at drdavidboyd.com. Go team from Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team. Call 379-3650. Dr. Boyd congratulates all area teams and sends best wishes for another successful season.
Tigers with the basketball after being down and looked like they were going to get blown out here in the second quarter. They've trimmed the lead down to 6, 33 seconds to play in a half. Obion Central with a trap now out of his own. Alexander top of the key. Left side, Obion Moten for 3. Partially blocked out of bounds off Obion Central. It will stay with the Tigers along the baseline. 22 seconds to play here in the half. Alexander looks to trigger the inbounds pass, goes on the wing, gets it right back down low. Turnaround shot wouldn't fall. Put back won't fall, and over the back call is going to be on Gavin Moten. Gavin's first foul of the ball game. Third team foul for the Tigers. 16 seconds to play here in the half. Almost a steal by Alexander. It's out of bounds and stays with Obion Central. 13 seconds to go in the half. 42-36. Tigers trail, but they have made a big comeback here before the end of the half. Again, that trap at midcourt. This time Obion Central breaks the trap. The 3 rims off. Another offensive rebound put up and blocked by Moten into the front court. The horn will sound, but Obion Central comes up empty on their last possession, and the Tiger fans applauding the effort of their team getting back into this ball game. Our halftime score, 42-36. We'll come back, check the first half scoring. This is Caruthersville basketball on KCRV FM and the KCRV YouTube live stream channel.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
To stay ahead of any vision problems, it's a good idea to schedule a yearly eye exam with Dr. Allison Whitener at Boot Hill Eye Care in Caruthersville, or with Dr. Justin Schroeder and Dr. Jake Lewis at Dyersburg Family Eye Care. They offer diabetic eye care, treatment of glaucoma, dry eyes, and allergy conditions, and see them for prescription eyeglasses, progressive lenses, and contact lenses. For your appointment, call Boot Hill Eye Care at 573-333-3937 or Dyersburg Family Eye Care at 731-285-5411.
Need your COVID vaccination? Hayden Pharmacy in Caruthersville is offering COVID vaccinations, and all walk-ins are welcome. You can also get your flu shot or other vaccinations such as pneumonia and shingles at Hayden Pharmacy. Hayden Pharmacy is happy to provide a free delivery service and Pocket RX. Learn more at haydenpharmacy.com. Stop in today and check out their great selection of home decor and baby items. If you're expecting, sign up for their baby registry today. Hayden Pharmacy, 1200 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
Perry Jones back at the Cowles Christmas Classic at Dyersburg High School. We're at the half and a varsity matchup between Caruthersville and Obion County Central. A good one after it looked like the Rebels were going to just run away from the Tigers in the second quarter. But the final 2.5 minutes really is when the Tigers started really turning on the Jets and getting back into this thing. They cut this halftime lead down to 6, 42-36. We'll check the scoring for the Rebels first in the first half. Aiden McBride is their leading scorer, the only player in double figures. He has 15 points, 11 of the 15 coming in that first quarter. And in that first quarter, the Tigers were in a very aggressive man-to-man, and Coach Bell switched over to a zone. They were trapping out of that zone at midcourt, and they also did a full court zone press, but that zone really made a difference against the Rebels. Usually the teams that shoot the threes good, they seem to shoot better against the zone, but this Tiger zone really slowed down the offense of Obion Central, and McBride leading the way with 15 points, but they do have balanced scoring. Levi Hendricks, he added to that big first quarter run by Obion Central with 8 points in the first quarter, and Hendricks did not score in the second quarter. He is the second leading scorer for Obion Central. Tanner Richmond, Jalen Mosley, both with 5 points. Neither one of those sophomores started the ball game, but they've contributed 10 points, and that's 10 big points in this ball game for those two sophomores. Austin Cook has a three-pointer in the first half and finished the half with 4 points. He's a junior on this ball club. And Aiden Lee, another one of the starters, with 2 points in the ball game. And Travis Fraley, a junior, added 4 points for Obion Central as they lead it 42-36 here at the half. We'll take a break, tell you about the Caruthersville Tigers scoring in the first half right after this timeout.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Cotton Pick and Clean is your industrial strength cleaning service, specializing in schools, hospitals, and industrial facilities in Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Their professional personnel can handle the big cleaning jobs in a professional manner because they are professionals. Call Thomas McAllister at 573-979-4184 or Jeff Wells at 573-820-4476 and solve those cleaning issues once and for all with Cotton Pick and Clean, a supporter of high school sports.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Perry Jones back at the Cowles Christmas Classic at Dyersburg High School. Paige Gillick, our camera operator here this evening. And the Tigers trail at the half, 42-36. Tigers making their way back out on the floor. Obion Moten leading the way, 17 points in the first half. Had 7 in the first quarter, 10 in that second quarter as the Tigers made that furious comeback in the second quarter. And he's the only Tiger in double figures. Shermonte Alexander with 8 points in the half. 5 points for Quan McVeigh, the sophomore, coming off the bench and doing good work for Coach Lamont Bell. 2 points for Colby Sargent. 2 points for Gavin Moten in the first half. And 2 points for Sammy Bryant. Sammy with 3 fouls. And Quan McVeigh with 2 fouls in the first half for Caruthersville. No other Tigers in any foul trouble here at the half. But it looked like they were going to get blown out of this ball game. But after Coach Bell switching over to a zone, and it really slowed down the offense for the Central Rebels in that second quarter and allowed the Tigers to get back in it. Horn sounds, Obion Central still in the locker room. We're going to take our final halftime timeout. We're going to come back with the third quarter. We'll also tell you about tomorrow's action coming up on Saturday from the Cowles Christmas Classic at Dyersburg right after this.
Prescription Drugstore makes it easy to refill your medications with Refill on the Go. Schedule your refills 24/7 whether you're on the go or from the comfort of your home. Taking more than one medication? Let Prescription Drugstore bundle your refills together by using their med synchronization service. Stop in or drive through today in their Caruthersville location, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 1, or on the Square in Hayti, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Learn more at PrescriptionDrugstoreRx.com.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers. And the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. You can also follow the team on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video stream. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, Council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Josh Rittenberry, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
We are back at the half as both teams out on the floor taking their final halftime warm-up shots. Tigers have been out for a while here at the half. As let's look at tomorrow's schedule as Paul Glass and Ryan McDaniel will have the calls for you. The first action tomorrow, Dyersburg Middle against Bellevue Middle, and then Dyersburg Middle at 12:30. The first game at 11, then at 12:30, Dyersburg Middle against Bellevue Middle. That'll be at 12:30, and the Tigers JV squad playing Dyersburg at 2 o'clock, and we'll have that broadcast for you on KCRV FM and also on the KCRV YouTube page. 3:30, Lake County will play Obion Central, and Lake County, the Caruthersville opponent, coming up Monday at Caruthersville. So Tiger fans watching the JV game can see your future opponent on Monday at 3:30, taking on this Obion Central Ball Club. And then the 5 o'clock game will feature the host team Dyersburg against your varsity Caruthersville Tigers. 5 o'clock scheduled start. We'll have both of those Tiger broadcasts for you, the JV and the varsity, as we are set for the second half and go to the third quarter. And both teams over to the sideline. Good to have you along. And again, thanks to all of our sponsors who make our broadcast possible. Tad Jones, our video coordinator, putting it all together. Paul Glass had another obligation he had to attend to today, so good to be with you, Tiger fans, here this evening. As a good game with Obion Central. They set up in a stack at midcourt. The Tigers are not going to apply pressure, so Obion Central gets it inbounds, and we're underway here in the third quarter. Tigers a different zone look here, and They'll get it down low. Now kick it back on the wing. That's Cook on the wing, and he's trapped. Tigers trapping out of this zone. McBride, he's at the dotted line and fouled from behind, and a couple free throws coming for the sharpshooter, Aiden McBride. Daquan Spates with this foul, his first of the third quarter. A couple of free throws for McBride, 15 points for McBride so far in the contest. My guess is he's a pretty good free throw shooter, and he hits the first. Very quick release for McBride, and he hits the first free throw, and the second free throw, I jinxed him. See, there you go. So he was 1 for 2 from the line. Here come the Tigers, their first offensive possession in this third quarter. Pass in the corner, driving up is Bryant back into the ball game. Now down low, nice move. Down into the paint, and a shot put up by Colby Sargent. Colby with a bucket. The Tigers pull a little closer, 43-38. Here's McBride for the three. This one's off badly. The rebound goes out of bounds off of Obion Central. And the Tigers will get it back. Trailing now by 5, 7:15 to play in the third quarter. 10-3, the record of Obion County Central. Pass on the wing goes to Sammy Bryant. Sammy gets it right back. Now at the elbow. Back to Sammy on the wing. Cross court, they'll skip it to Alexander. Alexander looking inside. Wants a screen set up. Now gets it to Spates. Spates all the way down the corner of the lane. That'll lay up good. Spates with a bucket, and the Tigers have cut the lead down to 3. Full court pressure. Obion Central with it in the backcourt. McBride gets it in the front court on the wing. Alexander tried to poke it away. Now the ball is loose in the paint. Picked up by the Tigers. Down by 3. Here they come. Open 3 in the corner. This one's good. Tigers tie it up with a Sammy Bryant 3 from the wing. We are tied at 43. Obion Central's McBride with a basketball. Back out top of the key. And a steal. Here's Alexander on the breakaway. Will lay it in. Tigers with their first lead of the ball game. 10 points for Alexander and a timeout on the court. 6:08 to play, third quarter. Caruthersville has taken a 45-43 lead back in 1 minute.
Good luck to the Caruthersville Tigers from Caruthersville School District 18. The team is off to another great year, and District 18 encourages everyone to cheer on and support the Tigers throughout the season. Good luck, Tigers, from Superintendent Brad Gurley, Board President Jimmy Lyons, Vice President Lee Bethune, Treasurer Chloe White, and Board members Tom McCall, Donna Clark, Joe Cagle, Teresa Tidwell, and the faculty, employees, and students of Caruthersville School District 18.
Tigers making their way on the court, trailing by 6 as we started the quarter. A free throw made by Aiden McBride. He missed the second one, and the Tigers, with a quick burst here in less than 2 minutes into this third quarter, have taken a 2-point lead, 45-43, their first lead of the ball game. Coach Turner taking the timeout. And again, they're going to have to face this full court Tiger pressure. Pass in the backcourt to Lee. Lee on the left side goes to Cook. Cook still facing the trap at midcourt. Goes to McBride into the front court. Deep in the corner. Hendricks gets the pass. Now on the left wing. They'll feed it on the baseline to Fraley. Fraley double team. Trying to get out of there. Corner of the lane. A pass down the lane. Kicked away by the Tigers. You see the Obion County Central Rebels tightening up. In that first quarter, they were free and they were letting the threes fly. And now this zone and this trap has really tightened up this offense for Obion Central. Here's a 3 by Fraley and the wing, and it's good. Fraley hits a big 3-point shot from the wing. And that gives Obion Central a 46-45 lead. Tigers trying to answer against the Obion Central zone. Alexander, top of the key, now right side. Abion Moten back to Alexander. Feeds down the lane. And Spates had it knocked away. Puts it up, has it partially blocked, and the rebound taken away by the Rebels. Rebels with it in the backcourt. Dangerous pass, but Cook comes down with it. Now McBride dishes it on the wing. Tigers trying to trap, but quick ball movement by Obion Central prevents the Tigers from doing so, and they've switched back to McBride on the baseline. His floater, no good. Offensive rebound, and there's another one for Obion Central. That has really hurt the Tigers, and Levi Hendricks is fouled on the play, and he's going to shoot 2. Alexander's second foul of the ball game, second team foul here in the quarter, and Hendricks will go to the free throw line. He had 8 points in that first quarter, has not scored since. He'll shoot a pair of free throws here with 4:50 to play, third quarter. Hendricks misses the first free throw. Hendricks back to the line for the second attempt. Obion Central up 46-45. Levi's second free throw is good. Had to use the backboard. Hit the front of the iron, backboard, and fell through. Makes it a 2-point lead for Obion Central. Tigers with the basketball. Holding it on his hip is Spates. Spates goes on the wing, now deep in the left corner, working against the Obion Central zone as they are packing it inside against the Tigers. Driving down the baseline, now trapped, back to Spates, and he'll step on the out-of-bounds line right in front of the Tiger bench. Tigers turn it over, down by 2, 4:26 to play, third quarter. Coach Ralph Turner changing up his defense that time, and the Tigers looked a little bit confused. Full court zone press here. Obion Central breaks the press, goes in the corner, back out top of the key. Now Tigers back in the zone, trying to trap out of that zone at the free throw line. Shot is blocked away, taken by the Tigers. Sammy Bryant down the lane, partially blocked, but Alexander with a follow is good. Alexander now 12 points in the ball game. We are tied at 47 midway through this third quarter. Tigers again out of that zone. They tried to trap. Here's a long three by McBride. It's no good. And the long rebound, Alexander. Outlet pass. Tigers on the breakaway. Layup good. Sammy Bryant with a bucket. 7 points in the ball game. Tigers go up 49-47. Almost a steal by Sammy, but into the hands of Cook. Now into the front court. His pass is tipped away. Taken right back, though, by Fraley. Fraley down the lane. Dishes down low, and a beautiful pass to a wide-open Levi Hendricks. Hendricks now 11 points in the ball game. We are tied at 49. Tigers run the offense with 3:19 to play here in the third quarter. Alexander against the Obion Central zone. Goes to Bryant, back out top of the key. Obion Moten with a basketball. Now at the high post. Pass goes to Sargent. Sargent goes back to Alexander. Coach Bell directing traffic. Now Alexander pulls up, shoots it from 12, a little strong off the board, and the rebound to Fraley. We're tied at 49, just inside of 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. McBride into the front court, skips it around left side to Lee. Lee in the corner. Here's a three. It's off badly by Hendricks. Rebound Tigers, but taken right back by McBride. McBride over in the right corner. And they mishandle the basketball, and the Tigers take it away. Obion down the lane gets contact and a charging foul on the Tigers. Obion picks up his second foul. That's the third team foul for the Tigers. We remain tied at 49. Obion with two. Third team foul. And the ball back over to Obion Central. They'll break the press. Here's McBride down the lane to the dotted line. Shot is good. 18 points for Aiden McBride. He has been the go-to player for the Rebels. Now Moten is nailed on the three to knock him down, and he knocks it down for three. 20 points. What a shot. His feet went up in the air. Nothing but net on the shot. Obion Moten will try to give the Tigers a 2-point lead with a free throw. What a play that time. Foul was on McBride. And this free throw won't fall. Offensive rebound Tigers, and a foul will send the Tigers back to the free throw line as Quan McVeigh gets the offensive board. Fraley with his first. That was McBride's first foul. Now McVeigh at the free throw line. This free throw could give Caruthersville a 2-point lead, and it's off. McVeigh misses the first. Quan with 5 points in the ball game. And again, we'll try to give Caruthersville a 2-point lead, leading 52-51, and the free throw from the lefty is good. And the ball almost turned over in the backcourt. Now it's poked away, picked up. They want the three, and they'll take the three in the corner by Hendricks, and it's good. Levi Hendricks was left open. That's his 14th point of the ball game. And the Tigers will turn it over. Here comes McBride down the lane. Layup, though, won't fall. And the rebound, Tigers. Outlet pass to Alexander. Alexander to the rack. A layup, good. Alexander now 14 points in the ball game. Tigers down by 1 and out of bounds on the sideline will be called on Jalen Mosley. Good defensive work by the Tigers. 1:34 to play, third quarter. Tigers leading 55-54. Slowing things down, Alexander into the front court to Bryant. Still facing that Obion Central zone. Back to Alexander, out top of the key. Alexander on the right wing. Obion is fouled. This time by Fraley, that's his second. 1:19 to play here in the third quarter. Still 2 fouls to give before the Tigers shoot free throws. Moten tries a three, missed, but the offensive rebound Tigers, but poked away by Obion Central. Now they will lose it, and it looks like Alexander is hurt on the play, missed the shot, and the offensive rebound. Here's a three in the corner, and it is good by Aiden Lee. Alexander is back up, but that's a big turnaround. Almost Tiger basketball. Now they trail by 2 after the three-point shot. We're down to 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Alexander, quick move down the lane, and the shot is no good, and a blocking foul. Well, the official almost reached to the back of his head. Instead, they're going to call it on Levi Hendricks. And Alexander will shoot 2 free throws as he was in the act of shooting. Tigers trailing 57-55, and a couple of free throws for Jermonte Alexander, the junior. First free throw is no good. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Good ball game here from Dyersburg, the Charles Cowles Christmas Classic. Alexander with the second free throw for Caruthersville. This one's no good. Long rebound, though, taken by the Tigers. A three on the wing is good. Sammy Bryant knocks down the three, and the Tigers retake the lead, 58-57. Now the numbers to Obion Central. The pull-up on the baseline is good. Mosley with a quick trigger on that one as the answer. Now the ball turned over as Moten lost the handle. Outlet pass and down the lane. Layup by Mosley is good. He has 9 points, and the Tigers give up 2 quick buckets to Mosley. 6 seconds to play in the third. Tigers down by 3 after the turnovers, and a steal and a shot at the buzzer is off, no good. Well, the Tigers had the lead, and a couple of buckets by Mosley turns things around as we go to the fourth quarter. 61-58. Obion Central leads Caruthersville. Fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team in Portageville are proud supporters of both high school sports and Bright Smiles. The office is open and they're seeing patients to ensure your good dental health and a smile. Please call them at 573-379-3650 to schedule an appointment. You may also visit the website at drdavidboyd.com. Go team from Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, and the We Care team. Call 379-3650. Dr. Boyd congratulates all area teams and sends best wishes for another successful season.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good ball game here as we go to the fourth quarter. Caruthersville trails Obion Central 61-58. Tigers with a basketball as we get underway. Inbound, Spates will get it. Facing that Obion Central zone. Goes left wing. Sammy Bryant with a basketball. Obion Moten now. Tries to feed Alexander at the free throw line. Alexander penetrates, shoots, and scores. Alexander now 16 points in the ball game. It's a 1-point Obion Central lead as they bring it in the front court. Here's Lee with it. Goes to Fraley. Fraley skips it back to Mosley. He's been the killer, and he throws it out of bounds, but tipped by Tigers, so it will stay with Obion Central on the baseline. Mosley made 2 quick buckets there in the final seconds of that third quarter. 1-point Obion Central lead. They inbound on the baseline, and finally they get it inbounds to Hendricks. Hendricks will bounce it out of bounds and back over to Caruthersville. 7:28 to play in the ball game. Tigers trailing 61-60. Obion Central keeps changing that defense. Alexander into the front court, goes left side. Now they'll give it back to Spates. Spates goes on the wing. There's Sammy Bryant, back to Spates. Spates, top of the key. Now right side, Obion Moten. Gets it on the give and go down the baseline, fades away and hit it off the side of the backboard. And the rebound, Obion Central, as they bring it in the front court. Down the center of the lane, didn't have anything. On the wing, here's Mosley for the three, missed it, and the rebound to Spates. Long outlet pass, and Moten will lay it up. Obion with 22 points in the ball game, and Tigers take the lead 62-61, 6:46 to play. Into the front court. Fraley breaks the press. Now on the wing to Mosley. Mosley wanted the three, didn't pull the trigger. Dribbles back out top of the key. Gets it away to Lee. Lee in the right corner. Fraley wanted the three. Now he's double teamed. Now gets it right back to Fraley. Drives on the baseline. Shoots and scores. Well, that's a tough move by the junior. Fraley now 9 points in the ball game. A big bucket there, and it's 63-62. Obion Central up by 1. Alexander down the corner of the lane. Nice speed on the baseline. Shot is up. Wouldn't go down for Sargent. And a foul on Caruthersville. Alexander picks up the foul. That's number 3 on Alexander. First team foul here in this fourth quarter for the Tigers. And full court press by Caruthersville. McBride gets the long pass across center court. And the three put up by Hendricks is good. Hendricks now 17 points in the ball game, and that's a big, big bucket there. And the Tigers will take a timeout just inside of 6 minutes to play. Now down by 4, 66-62. Back right after this.
To stay ahead of any vision problems, it's a good idea to schedule a yearly eye exam with Dr. Allison Whitener at Boot Hill Eye Care in Caruthersville, or with Dr. Justin Schroeder and Dr. Jake Lewis at Dyersburg Family Eye Care. They offer diabetic eye care, treatment of glaucoma, dry eyes, and allergy conditions, and see them for prescription eyeglasses, progressive lenses, and contact lenses. For your appointment, call Boot Hill Eye Care at 573-333-3937 or Dyersburg Family Eye Care at 731-285-5411.
Need your COVID vaccination? Hayden Pharmacy in Caruthersville is offering COVID vaccinations, and all walk-ins are welcome. You can also get your flu shot or other vaccinations such as pneumonia and shingles at Hayden Pharmacy. Hayden Pharmacy is happy to provide a free delivery service and Pocket RX. Learn more at haydenpharmacy.com. Stop in today and check out their great selection of home decor and baby items. If you're expecting, sign up for their baby registry today. Hayden Pharmacy, 1200 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville.
Coach Bill was really upset about something that regarding that timeout. It's Obion Central basketball, 5:56 to play in the ball game. Then Coach Billings, after Coach Bill wasn't getting anything done, had to come over and talk to the officials, but Obion Central basketball, not sure what that was all about, but Tigers down by 4. They need to get the ball back into the corner. Mosley, and his three doesn't help the situation any. He has 12 points now in the ball game, and boy, they can heat it up in a hurry. 69-62, the lead goes to 7. Tigers needing a bucket, 5:38 to play in the basketball game. Alexander will pick it up, bring it into the front court. Both of these teams can score in a hurry. Here's a three taken by Spates, but it's off, no good. Alexander tries to save it off McBride, but he couldn't throw it off of McBride, and the ball back over to Obion Central. 5:29 to play in the ball game. Tigers trailing 69-62. Mosley, the sophomore, facing man-to-man pressure now from the Tigers. Tigers started the ball game in this man-to-man pressure. Mosley hands it off to McBride. Cross-court pass almost stolen away, but into the hands now of Fraley as they're spreading the floor. Get it to Mosley, wanted to drive, give it away to Lee. Lee shoots the long three, no good, and over the back is going to be one of the Tigers. Ball on the baseline to Obion Central. Sargent picks up the foul. And you can kind of tell that Caruthersville coaches are not real pleased with the latest developments here. But they're being very restrained over on the bench. Obion Central gets it inbounds, backing the way in, turn, shoot, and score. This time by Hendricks. Tigers tried to draw a charge, but might not have been enough contact there for the charge, even though they'd love to have picked one up. Nice drive, and here's a foul. We'll send the Tigers to the free throw line, and Sammy Bryant will shoot free throws. A pair of them, and the Tigers need to make some free throws here. Hendricks commits the foul. That's only the first team foul on Obion Central. As we're 4:51 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and the first free throw is good. Sammy will have one more. Second free throw from Bryan is also good. Sammy hits the pair of free throws, pulls the Tigers a little closer, 71-64, and here's a foul by Alexander along the sideline. That's his fourth foul. Third team foul of the fourth quarter on the Tigers. I don't think you want to put Obion Central at the free throw line a whole lot. Alexander knocked down on the play, but no whistle. Now the numbers to Obion Central. Kick it on the wing, and Mosley for the three. Missed it, and the rebound taken away by Spates for Caruthersville. His pass near midcourt. One of the Tigers has a pass interference call if we were playing football on Mosley. So, Mosley's second foul, and that is the second team foul for the Rebels here in the fourth quarter. And the Rebels will take a timeout. 4:37 to play, 71-64. Tigers trail Obion Central. Back after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
71-64, 4:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers trailed 61-58 as we started the fourth quarter. And Caruthersville against Obion Central, we've seen how quick Obion Central can score, but we've also seen how quick the Tigers can score, and the Tigers have the basketball after the timeout. Here's a three in the corner. Sammy Bryant, and there's a quick score. Sammy now 15 points in the ball game. Didn't need much room, and the Tigers pressuring full court. Now Obion Central with a 2-on-1 break. Pass in the wing. Shot by Hendricks for three is good. 22 for Hendricks, and boy, what an answer there. Here's a three by the Tigers. Obion Moten with the three. 25 for Obion in the ball game. Back and forth we go, and it's a 4-point lead. Obion Central with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Hang on, folks. Here's Mosley out near midcourt, being pressured, and a 5-second violation. Tigers create the turnover. Coach Turner wanted the timeout, and the officials didn't see him, and he has his displeasure, and now Tigers got it inbounds, but the officials want the ball back. 3:51 to play, and they'll have to do it again at midcourt. Now the scorers table wants an explanation of what happened, I guess. Maybe they're talking about one of the Obion Central players. They're looking at the back of the jersey, the front of the jersey. Not sure. They were looking at Travis Fraley. As it is, Tigers get the basketball. They're down by 4. They run the offense. On the wing, back to Alexander, out top of the key. Tigers looking for a little opening here. Kick it in the corner. How about a Sammy Bryant three? This one no good. Offensive rebound, though. Moten back up and good. 27 points for Moten. And the Tigers have trimmed the lead to 2. Fraley with it in the backcourt. Long pass to McBride. McBride into the front court. Goes around Bryant, down the lane, puts it up, missed the shot, and the rebound, Tigers. Tigers to Alexander. Alexander, floater down the lane. Finger roll wouldn't go. Follow, back up. We're tied, 74 all. Alexander with a bucket and a timeout on the floor. 3:07 to play in the ball game. Nope. I don't know if it's not a timeout. As I don't know what the ruckus is about, but it's 74 all. We do know that. We know there's 3:07 to play. Player comes in for Obion Central, and the Central Rebels with a 10-3 record, they have got their hands full with Caruthersville here tonight. Inbound Mosley into the front court. Guarded there by Obion. Applies the pressure, now spins back to his right side. Gets it away to Wilkins. Wilkins on the wing. Back out top of the key, Mosley. Mosley, right-hand dribble, almost hit it off his knee, picks up, now needs help, gets it away, McBride. McBride on the wing. They're spreading the floor. Look like they're trying to take the last shot, and we're tied at 74 all, and a foul away from the basketball. This is on Alexander. That was so far away from the basket. That was unbelievable. Alexander is fouled out of the ball game. Man, what a crazy foul that was. 15 points for Alexander in the ball game. That is a big, big blow. That was nowhere near where the action was, and the official on the far side of the floor blew the whistle. Hey, you folks watching YouTube, you can go back and watch that if you want. You can reverse it and look at it. Maybe the officials should reverse it and look at it. We're still tied at 74, though. No free throws, but Alexander, junior star for Caruthersville, is fouled out of the ball game. Obion Central looks like they're playing for the last shot in this ball game. What a strange strategy. Caruthersville in that zone. They're kind of running a weave out top of the key. Now McBride gets it. He's their sharpshooter, and he had it blocked. Got it. He traveled, put it back up, missed it. Offensive rebound is up, no good. And Wilkins got the rebound, and he'll be fouled. 1:59 to play in the ball game, and we're tied at 74. Sargent picks up the foul. Colby's third. A couple of free throws coming for Obion Central for the rest of the ball game, and the first free throw by Wilkins is good. That's his first point of the ball game. Gives Obion Central a 1-point lead. Alexander is fouled out of this ball game. A foul way away from the play. Both free throws are good. Tigers down by 2. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Sammy Bryant goes around a man, down the lane. Around a man, layup good. What a move, Sammy Bryant. 17 points. Sammy trying to take it on his shoulders, and we're tied again at 76 after Alexander fouls out. Left side, McBride gets the pass. Tigers back. Now in a matchup man-to-man, and McBride has his pocket picked. Down the lane, layup, no good. Tip back up, Obion. Moten is good. Tigers retake the lead. 29 points for Obion. Here come the Rebels with a three, no good. Tigers with a number, outlet pass. Bryant, layup, good. Sammy Bryant, 19 points in the ball game. Tigers lead it by 4, 1:11 to play. Obion Central in a little bit of panic mode here. Will shoot the long three, but it's good. Holy smokes, Grady Wilkins knocked down the three. His first three of the ball game. He has 5 points. And it's a 1-point Tiger lead with 1:03 to go in the ball game. Hang on tight. Tigers facing the full court pressure. They get it in the front court. Now back out top of the key. Tigers run the offense. Left side, Sargent, he turns it over. Down the lane, layup is good by the Rebels. A steal by Lee in the bucket gives Obion Central an 81-80 lead. We are down to 38 seconds to play and a timeout by Coach Bell. A shot was made by Obion Moton, but after the timeout, full timeout Tigers, 81-80. Tigers trail, but they have the basketball with 37 seconds to play back after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Timeout on the floor, 81-80. Caruthersville trails, but they'll have the basketball with 37 seconds to play. Jermonte Alexander is fouled out of the ball game with 15 points. Obion Moton with 29 points, and Sammy Bryant with 19. And the Tigers in a back-and-forth ball game. They fell behind early, Obion County Central. Furious comeback, and it's been that way the entire ball game. Now Caruthersville with the basketball. 37 seconds to play and a 1-point deficit for Caruthersville as they inbound right in front of Coach Billings on the sideline. Inbound, Spates gets it on the wing. Now the Tigers look like they're going to hold it for the last shot. Against the zone, goes in the corner to Spates. Spates drives down. Back to Bryant, backs up, shoots the three. Short, out of bounds, and it stays with Caruthersville. Woo! Well, Sammy had a good look. He stepped back, tried the three. Now the Tigers on the baseline. They need to inbound it, and they do. Back out top of the key. Obion Moton gets the basketball. 20 seconds to play. Tigers down 81-80. They run the offense to the left wing. Sargent with the basketball. Down the lane. Shot is no good, and a foul on the rebound will send Obion Central to the other end with free throws with 10.6 seconds to play. And Sammy Bryant upset he didn't hit that shot. Sammy will hit it most of the time, and then a foul on the rebound attempt, so that stops the clock quickly, and it puts one of their sharpshooters, Levi Hendricks, at the free throw line. Hendricks with 22 points in the ball game. Tigers, even if he makes both, can tie it with a three. 10.6 seconds to play in the ball game. Fans here tonight getting their money's worth in this one. Hope you're enjoying it if you're listening on the radio or our live video stream. Hendricks with the first of two is good. Makes it a 2-point lead. Obion Central, 82-80. This could force the Tigers to hit a three, and it is good. So a timeout, 83-80 with 10.6 seconds remaining. Let's leave it right here as Coach Lamont Bell will talk to his ball club over on the sideline. For Coach Ralph Turner, he will be talking to his team on how they can handle things defensively. One option is obviously to foul, because I think they can commit at least one foul. I'm not exactly sure how many fouls they have. I think they have 3 here in this quarter. So they could commit one foul, and Tigers would take it out of bounds on the sideline. Coach Turner over talking to his ball club and also the officials. Tigers have been very efficient with the three, and you would think Obion Moton or Sammy Bryant would be the ones pulling the trigger here. Again, Jermonte Alexander is fouled out of the ball game. 83-80, win or lose. The Tigers taking on a very good Obion County Central ball club that's 10-3 on the season, and you're seeing this team start to come together here. They'll play Dyersburg tomorrow here, and we'll have the broadcast. That's a 5 o'clock start in the varsity contest. JV plays at 2, and we'll have that broadcast. Here we need a 3. 10.6 seconds remaining. Full court pressure by Central. They guard the inbounds pass. Tigers need to get it inbounds. They throw it out near midcourt, and they turn it over. Oh, my goodness. Tigers couldn't get it inbounds, and it'll be Obion Central basketball along their baseline. No time ran off the clock. Nobody touched that one. It sailed over everyone's head and went out of bounds. Obion Central looks to inbound it. They do to McBride, and he's fouled quickly. Down by 3. Tigers foul with 9.7 seconds to play, and Aiden McBride will go to the free throw line. McBride scored 15 points in the first half. Only 3 points here in the second half, but that first free throw is a big, big free throw that gives Obion Central a 4-point lead, 84-80. 9.7 seconds to play. Again, Obion Central can foul the Tigers and force the Tigers to take it in out of bounds. 20 points with the second free throw. Tigers get it inbounds. Deep in the corner. Here's a 3. It's off, no good. Rebound is lost out of bounds and back over to Obion Central, leading 85-80. Obion Central fans applauding their team as they get it inbounds. The clock will tick down to 0 and a good ball game, 85-80, but the Tigers come up short in the end. But you have to like what you have seen from your Caruthersville Tigers here this evening. We'll take a break, come back and wrap things up as the Tigers fall to Obion County Central 85-80. Back right after this.
Cotton Pick and Clean is your industrial strength cleaning service, specializing in schools, hospitals, and industrial facilities in Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Their professional personnel can handle the big cleaning jobs in a professional manner because they are professionals. Call Thomas McAllister at 573-979-4184 or Jeff Wells at 573-820-4476 and solve those cleaning issues once and for all with Cotton Pick and Clean, a supporter of high school sports.
At the Bank of Missouri, banking is only part of who we are. Just like you are the everyday people who make up this community. We're your next-door neighbor, the people cheering next to you at the Friday night football game, and the volunteers serving alongside you. At the Bank of Missouri, we're invested in this community because it's ours too. You are more than a customer to us, you're friends and neighbors. Together, we live well and bank well. With branches across Missouri, be sure to stop by the Bank of Missouri today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Prescription Drug Store makes it easy to refill your medications with Refill on the Go. Schedule your refills 24/7, whether you're on the go or from the comfort of your home. Taking more than one medication? Let Prescription Drug Store bundle your refills together by using their med synchronization service. Stop in or drive through today in their Caruthersville location, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 1, or on the Square in Hayti, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Learn more at PrescriptionDrugStoreRx.com.
Tigers fall 85-80 to Obion County Central here at the Cowles Classic in Dyersburg. And it was a ball game where at the half, Tigers, after being down big double digits in the first half, had cut the lead down 42-36. At the end of the third quarter, Tigers trailed by 3. They took the lead in the fourth quarter, but it was back and forth. And a late run by Obion County Central made it a 5-point victory for the Rebels over the Tigers. Tremonte Alexander fouled out of the ball game, but tell you what, Tigers worked hard the entire game. They were back and forth and never quit in this ball game. And I know Tiger fans have to be encouraged with the effort here against a very good ball club that goes to 11-3 now on the season. Obion County Central. Here's the way the scoring went for the Tigers, leading the way. Abion Moten with 29 points in the ball game. Sammy Bryant finished the first half with 2, but he had 17 second half points to finish with 19. Tremonte Alexander fouling out in the fourth quarter. Finishes with 15 points, 6 points for Quan McVeigh. Some big points for Quan in the ball game. 4 points in the contest for Colby Sargent, 2 points for Gavin Moten, and 2 points for Daquan Spates, the senior, for the Tigers as they fall 85-80. Here's the way the scoring went for the big double-figure players for Obion County Central, and leading the way, Levi Hendricks ended up the leading scorer with 24 points. He only had 8 at the half, but that fourth quarter, he really got hot and finished with 24, and one of the reasons the Tigers fell in this one. Aiden McBride, who had 15 points in the first half, only could manage 5 points in the second half and finishes with 20 points in the ball game. And the other player for Obion County Central, a sophomore that did not start, finishing with 12 points, and a big difference in the ball game was Jalen Mosley, the sophomore, finishing with 12 points in the ball game. A couple of players with 7 was Aiden Lee, and also with 7 points was Travis Fraley. Fraley, a junior, did not start, but he was also a very impressive player in this ball game. And the final score, 85-80. As the Caruthersville Tigers fall to Obion County Central here in the first game from the Charles Cowles Christmas Classic in Dyersburg. Couple of games coming up tomorrow. Paul Glass will have the action for you. Ryan McDaniel will be on the camera, as we'll have our video stream as well as our radio broadcast on KCRV FM. The JV squads for Dyersburg and Caruthersville will play at 2 o'clock. Then Lake County, who the Tigers will play at home on Monday night, will take on this Obion Central team at 3:30. And then the Caruthersville varsity squad will be in action at 5 o'clock against the Dyersburg host team for this Charles Cowles Classic. 5 o'clock, it'll be the final game from the contest. Once again, 85-80, a very entertaining ball game, and the Tigers fought hard, and they came over here and played some really good competition. And Coach Turner's team coming out on top now with an 11-3 record by a 5-point victory. And this ball game was back and forth the entire way. Hope you can join us tomorrow. Come on over to Dyersburg if you can. Maybe do some shopping as the holiday season is here. See the JV squad play at 2 and the varsity squad around 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Thanks to Monty Lyons handling our radio controls. Tad Jones, our video coordinator. He sets it all up. Paige Gillick running our camera tonight. And I've been Perry Jones with a call, and it's been a fun one. We'll be back with more Caruthersville Tiger basketball tomorrow here from the Charles Cowles Classic. Good night.
This has been Caruthersville Tigers basketball from the Charles Cowles Christmas Classic in Dyersburg. Sponsors for our broadcast include Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Caruthersville School District, the Bank of Missouri, Arcosa Marine, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Boot Heel Eye Care, Dr. David M. Boyd, DMD, the City of Caruthersville, Cotton Pick and Clean, by Citizens for Donnie Brown, Hayden Pharmacy, First State Bank and Trust, and by Prescription Drug Store. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.